Sziasztok! Ismét egy kis Mass Effect Andromeda. Már nem tudom, hogy mennyire fogja volna megint. Nem egy délelőtt, talán még normálisan. De most megint. Nem értem. Itt befolyásolja. Csak egy wifi erősítő. Mi alapján csinálja ezt velem, hogy egyszerűen nem lehet az.
Pathfinder.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Az nincs előbb, hogy ilyen konkrét.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Ja, itt vagyunk.
Mello,
Yes?
you realize everyone can hear you, right?
Yes?
And you just don't care.
Yes.
Mi kellene nekik vannak?
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Egy kicsit közlekedek úgy.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic. You are Sarah Ryder, salary code 19B, active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait? For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyrion Kandros. Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations. Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations. The selection process saw the Andromeda initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start our new lives in Andromeda. Viable planets, capable of supporting life, are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. We have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered at risk.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once. Please be advised that I...
Szóval van N7-es Crusader 1-es. 37-es Falcon von Omniblade 2. M23-as Katana 1. Viper 1. Nekem van 100 kreditem. Még akarni is tudnék venni.
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got.
Hát ez
It'd be a
gondoltam,
lot
hogy
easier
boldog
if I weren't
kihasználni
missing half my
vásárolni
stock.
valami.
You got it. Shop till you drop. Here I come.
That's fine. Hey, wait. Please don't drop anything you bought from me, okay? Tam would have my head if anything happened to you on my account. I don't have much new stock. Sorry.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Fegyvert.
Disembarkation
Szépen sérülés irányítás. Trident Candles.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further
Mindenki
instructions.
van, megbeszéljük.
Expand 300%. Amazing.
Hey, Hirig, how about you not dissect things over lunch? It's weird.
Katonai iroda.
Just wrong.
Noticed the handoff there. Too small for licits.
You'd be surprised. There's also Purvine in the seed bank.
What am I?
Nobody's making Creeper in Andromeda.
You'd be surprised.
Pathfinder. No time for up here yet. This place is a mess. Security is it. Let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
This wasn't in the job description. We have to find a world, then save it.
Glad it's not just me feeling it. But it's not just you either. We're a team, right? It's what they need us to be. Pathfinder, I'm feeling less bad about missing a year of this. Everyone's beaten down. Nothing to do but watch the reserves shrink.
And now all eyes are on us.
All I know is, we have to fix it.
Yeah, gonna wait. Mariette.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion.
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Milyen büntéről van szó?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, that the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have... There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Most erre nincs idő.
I'd be happy to.
Boldogan.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit.
Szóval...
Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Börtönben, no? Hadnagy. Report C16-os.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Feleséged azt mondja, ártatlan vagy.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Evakuáció közben meghalt mindenki.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
I'm so sorry. That's awful.
We were close. He was a stubborn son of a... I admired that about him. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Mindenki tudom, egyetlen szavam. Most egy logikus döntést, hogy
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Beszéljük Kandrosszal.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Most miért jöttem? Hát... Éppen ez. Egy gyilkossági.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
És most a logikus vagy a érzelmi kérdést tegyük fel.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty.
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
És akkor tovább forgatás.
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Videó felvételét. Showhoz.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Hopefully one of the other arcs will have some in stock. I'll keep an eye out.
All right, moving on. Docking clamps.
Te vagy Cassidy Shaw.
Docking hatch integrity.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Sarah Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Not yet.
Well, it's telling. I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilkin and shouted, "No." Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking in.
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Még mindig nem szerették meg a felvételt. Már csak vagyok konzultálni.
Something you want, Ryder? You'll have to see to your own ship. I'm not in a risk-taking mood.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Of course, Ryder.
Nem maradj el a felvételt.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Ja, az csak hangban. Hát az nem tudtam megérteni.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkin, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more
Nem
power from the
igazodott ki,
Hyperion.
te vannak délelőtt normálisan működ. Megint
All
getsz.
non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Nem igaz.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Nem játszik vele.
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Nilken gyilkossági. Jó.
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
De fizikailag mit? Azt most mire gondolom?
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Elküldte a koordinát a gyilkosság helyszínére.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Vizsgálj meg gyilkosság helyszínét. Először iskolom. Na, 4 hajó érkezésre lett várva. Hiányzó árkok. Szeleni árk, Asszer és a Túrián nincs. El kell menni megvizsgálni. És nem melyik blokkba.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
Looks fine so far.
All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete. All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity.
Hey there.
Security is on heightened alert.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Nem pedig faszom verjem bele, meg nem igaz, hogy nézzük meg más böngészők.
Yeah, meeting Addison was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
I appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
Nem nyitja meg, az meg azt mondja, nem privát a kapcsolat. Nem, mi a faszom? Most már.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Egyik böngésző nem nyitja meg, a másik kint dolgozik.
Access to SAM node has now been...
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Engineering reports the drive system has been powered down. Non-essential areas will remain in standby mode.
Habitat deck. Keresgélem, hogy hol van a kibaszott.
Crew muster schedules have been posted. All personnel should check with their supervisor before taking leave.
Majd másik bolygóra kell látogatni. Azt mondja, Kiró öböl. Már nem műveletek. És mi a felső sort nem lehet kivelleszteni? Egy kerékez, mint egy fél.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Te veled se tudunk diskurálni. Hogy úgy beigazíts, hogy mered.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Bele se tudunk.
No news on the Turian Ark yet. Or is this militia business?
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion
Tudjátok meg, hol van a dom? Lehet elhagyni ezt az űrállomást. Így fel kell tolja a villót, de...
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
Miért vagy paranoiás?
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Most meg javítani kell.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Segítsük neked kritikus rendszer indításában.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that would really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done. No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
Én vizsgáljam meg a hadműveleti központ csodáját.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on.
Kesh, this is Mello. The console for the secondary management system is fixed. Everything checks out.
Nexus Control, I'm getting some odd automated requests from the station systems. Some sort of redundant power relay shaft. What's up with that?
Before we removed them from the station, we had left some surprises in the system.
Várjál.
The superintendent has had everyone on deck manually double-checking the relays.
Most 3 pontot is mutatom, amit találkozzunk.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Tovább.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Ez az fel.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions. Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Másik, nem tudja normálisan, meg szívva tudjátok, akkor...
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Így van, 2.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert. Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used.
Are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Nem, ez a család. Ja,
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
No. Gioco anche di assari.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Oh, no, animali. Cosa mai saito?
You're in the forest? What district?
Moss. Rugby landing near the green.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once. All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert. Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Et szinte lejjebb onnan kijöttem egyszer.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
És tehát melyik a másik Hyperion? Párszor akkor előttem.
What's the latest about waking people up?
Zara, te vagy egy gyanús.
But they've been here for like a year, haven't they? Yeah, I guess it didn't go so well.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patil's. A third party seems likely.
Miss Kellis.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Vizsgálja meg a biztonsági fut. Most vissza kell menni a Nexus. Igen, van egy kilométer hiányig lesz. Ugyanaz játszám. Tegnap délelőtt múlva. Security Frontage. 522. nap hálózati hozzáférés instabil detektálva. Aktiváljuk.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Második, 523. nap hálózati.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
Most végignézik az összeset. Hármas.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Menjünk a Ops központba, szkenneljük, mit tudom mi.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Valami jelet érzékelni. Rossz szinten vagyok.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Áramjelet is mutatom, és nem tudom mi. Egy van ott az valami meg.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Megint a hibernációs. Ide, oda, ide, oda.
Biometrics do not match. Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is he?
Dale Atkins reports to Kandros' department, assigned to station security.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
Ez volt a feladat, hogy elszabott ő. Most már pontunk. Ne nézzük, mire kellene használni. Lehet harcra költeni. Biotika technika. Mit tud a barikád? Meg erőteret teszünk. Ja, ez jó. Biotika. A Novo az mi? Hát, lecsap egyet a fejedre, azt az ellenfél megrepül, mint ettől. Hát... Ja. Shockwave. Inkább már lesz. Nézzük itt technikai dolgot. Nekem gyere kattintani, nem akarom. Ó, de már is elmutatni nekem, hogy lássam, és én is most mi a... Tudóval. Túltöltés, intelligencia, fagyasztó. Hát ez hűvösre teszik az ellenfelet. Energy drink. A pajzsokat elektromágneses energiával megcélozza. Ezek között lehet cserélgetni, vagy mi? Azt mondja, automatikát hozd el. Nem elérhető. De már elosztogattam, most nem értelmezem én. Lehet mindegyik képességet előtt ki kell egyet külön. Ja, fel van, akkor nincs limitált, 3 tucat vihetni magunkkal. Egy gombatot, hogy mit tudom, meg egy mit tudom. Képesség. Ne, akkor csak nem lehet taktikázni nagyon. Egy csomó képesség. Hát lehet, csak nincs dönteni nekem mit teszik, mert jelenleg micsoda van használva ez. Az, hogy így elrepít az ellenfelet. De ez passzív képesség, vagy mi? Mert ide nem megérett. Na. De még mindig nem azt mutatja, hogy valami nem. Oké. Okay. Neki miért nem? Azért csináltad. Az, hogy ez megnyissa neki 18 skillpontnak. Szerintem azért, mert ez biztos Liamnek meg. De ez 2 pont kell. Beszéltünk ezzel azzal, de mindegy, nem tudom melyik bolygóra kéne elroccanni.
What's the latest about waking people up?
We're in a holding pattern. Word is that the Nexus doesn't have to room.
But they've been here for like a year, haven't they?
Yeah, I guess it didn't go so well.
Ryder.
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
We powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
I wish he were still here. There's so much he could have taught me.
You'll do fine. You're off to a good start. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Valami zavar van az erő.
If someone had told you that you'd be in the Andromeda cluster even 5 years ago...
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed them out of the quadrant. Although the way things are now isn't exactly what I was hoping for either. We all knew there was a possibility on arrival of less than ideal circumstances. When you sign up, you hope for the best and plan for the worst.
Now that the Hyperion is docked, what will you do?
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out the colonists, but that's been put on hold. I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck with that.
Why did you join the initiative? We're a long way from home.
How could I not? I love my job. Coming here, all this, it was just a logical extension of what I already do. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I have requests to submit, administrators to harass, and people to wake up. I'd better get to it. Good luck out there.
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Elveszett testvér.
Leg's feeling a little better.
Looks like the muscle's bruised. The good news is the bone didn't break.
I'm sure the bastards would get...
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the Ket. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
Wasn't your fault. It's obvious the Ket aren't friendly. Nothing we did could have changed that.
I suppose you're right. It's just not what you dream about. Meet a new species and 3 seconds later they're trying to kill you.
I hear you, but I guess that's life. Not everyone will see things our way. In the meantime, chin up. It'll get better.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch. Doesn't sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
How's Scott doing?
His condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so he's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How did this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another Ryder.
How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
Are you staying here in the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the Ket, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal. That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
Ryder.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father. And Kirkland.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah. Just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
Doktor néni nincs. Met elhagyni ezt a Nexus-t.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
Veled se lehet egyelőre szóba állni,
All
akkor csak itt
non-relevant
lesz.
repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Ebben van rám, de most...
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Candrews for authorization to participate.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
I'll deploy your people carefully, Kandros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking.
Igen, elhagyni ezt a kibaszott
Procedures are now
állomást. Most nincs mint a... Sima Mass Effectben most a Normandia elvileg van egy hajó. Nem tudom el.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Tényleg vagyunk ezen a szinten.
we can start building a bank of vaccines once we get more biomaterial.
It's that scourge I'm wondering about. Standard colony radiation shield should handle it, but I hate should.
Please be advised that
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick. My colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Or lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Nem az lett, amit én szerettem.
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
Eltűnt tudósokon. Megint felvetnek egy mellékküldetést.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Vérek milyen terminálhoz hozzá. Mondjuk jutott meg.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Mindegyik egy nagy termináltak.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Szkennelni kell 16 darabban. Ja, az egyik ez biológia szerint. Tehát növényeket kell.
Please be advised that Hyperion
El kell
docking
hagyni
procedures
ezt
are now
a
complete.
bolygót. Hiába.
I've heard a puzzle.
Good things, I hope.
Impossible things. And about goddamn Hammond.
He made up for everything, twice over.
You'd have to.
Kibaszott hajó.
Tempest crew should report
Ezt
to
a
the
Nexus
docking area at
elhagyom.
once.
Hyperionnak. Na ja.